There are new developments regarding the Paula Deen controversy. Now, the celebrity chef has been dropped from the Food Network after news broke last week that she admitted to using racial slurs in the past. Now, the admission was made during a deposition that was part of a lawsuit. The 66-year-old former Food Network star was asked about her racial attitudes after a former manager of one of her restaurants sued Deen and her brother, alleging that she was sexually harassed and worked in a hostile environment rife with racial slurs. Now, according to the deposition, Deen was asked whether she has ever used the N-word, and she replied, quote, "Yes, of course," and continued on to say, quote, "It's been a very long time." Now, Deen issued this apology video late last week. Take a look.
I want to apologize to everybody for the wrong that I've done. I want to learn and grow from this. Inappropriate, hurtful language is totally unacceptable. I've made plenty of mistakes along the way, but I beg you, my children, my team, my fans, my partners, I beg for your forgiveness. Please forgive me for the mistakes that I've made.
So did the Food Network make the right decision? Now, we want to hear from you. We have a poll up on HannityLive.foxnews.com, HannityLive.foxnews.com. And here to debate this, Fox News contributors Jacques Degraff and Deneen Borelli. Welcome both of you.
Hello.
You're a minister. She's saying, please accept my apology. Should her apology be accepted?
I think her apology should be accepted. She's been on the network for over a decade. She has a legion of fans. She appeared on the network. Her public personality was a pleasing, popular one. So as a Christian and as an American, I would accept her apology. But apologies also go with some form. Repentance is an act. You know, something that you ought to do to make that apology.
Well, the Latin for repentance is to change your heart.
Yes. That's
Do you think she was
step.
sincere?
Well, in one of the videos, she had several apologies. In one of them, she appeared sincere. My bigger concern is these allegations grew out of a lawsuit which alleged harassment in the workplace, and it's now been amplified by other workers who are coming forward. Yeah. That seems to be the problem. And she could have settled it out of court.
But really, this lawsuit needs to play out in court. I mean, here we have a celebrity chef who is more responsible for her actions than our chief law enforcement officer of the country, Eric Holder. At least she owned up to it. She was honest about it. She apologized. I think the network overreacted. They really shot up from the hip really quick, and they just overreacted with the whole thing. And now there's a ripple effect.
The word's repugnant. It's just totally unacceptable for anybody to say. Let me ask you this. I have a tape of Reverend Al Sharpton, and I could play it, but I'm not going to play it, of him using the N-word, talking about David Dinkins. Yeah. Should the same standard apply to him? It's a long time ago. He said it. It's on tape in his case.
Yeah. Why was it not?
Right.
I mean, exactly.
Or should we accept
standard.
that he's moved on?
But that's the thing. There's a double standard, Sean. Here, we had the pitchforks and torches after this woman, and then we have Al Sharpton, who says things on a daily basis on television, race card politics, and he's not held accountable, and he has his own television program. What's wrong with that picture?
Is there a double standard there?
Well, Al Sharpton aside, because I believe that's a distraction. There is a debate.
Race card politics.
That's not the subject. The subject is the N-word and its use. And if we're going to be honest, I think that we would say there is a debate in the black community about the use of the word. Some of it's intergenerational, some of it's lifestyle or cultural. I think it's wrong by anybody to use it.
I agree with you.
It's wrong.
So I can understand those who would say, if it's wrong for the Paula Deen, then it's wrong for and it's wrong for Don Imus to use certain
what
images.
What we're saying is there's a double standard.
But Al Sharpton has a business contract with MSNBC.
Who make comments and have apologized. Al Sharpton hasn't apologized for anything, from Tawana Brawley to race car politics.
But that's not the subject of this discussion.
No, it's not, but you brought it up.
No, I didn't bring up Al Sharpton, you did. What I'm saying
Actually,
is...
Sean did.
What I'm simply saying is that when it comes to this discussion on this word, there's a cultural divide. And I believe that whether you consider it politically correct,
Sean,
I believe the right thing is the word is wrong.
There's a difference between words and actions. Here we had Robert Byrd, okay? He was a Klansman, Grand Clavel Cyclops, whatever his title was. He was a known racist, and he was the head of the Senate Majority Leadership for the Democrats. I mean, what's wrong with that picture as well? How was it that he was able to stay in office?
Because people looked at his heart and felt that he had changed.
What his past
and
was.
what had happened is this is not a referendum
Did you
that the
support
public. This is not a referendum. I didn't have an opportunity to vote for him because I don't live in his state.
Did you disagree with the fact that he was able to have such a position and he was a former Klansman?
Former Grand Poobah.
I accept the fact that he changed in his heart and voters changed him. I supported his leadership.
So you approve it.
But the issue,
That's shocking.
But the issue is that
Paula Deen. It seems like it's a Democrat.
That's a double standard.
It's like you're making excuses for Al, excuses for.
No, I'm not making any excuses.
Bird.
I'm saying if MSNBC wants to fire Al Sharpton tomorrow, that's a business.
You know what? What about Bill Clinton? Just a few years ago, he said about former Obama. A few years ago, this guy would have been getting us coffee. Did you hear about that comment? Is that something that's degrading? Did you
I didn't see that as a racial comment. I saw it more as
it not racist?
Because I saw it more as this is a junior guy who's getting a free pass.
Inappropriate and a racist comment. You have a double standard going here.
I do not have a double standard. I have an American standard, and I believe that it's a business dispute. Paula Deen's relationship with the Food Network is a business relationship.
Let the free market decide whether her career.
The market has decided, and that's why Food Network made a decision to let her go.
Let the free market decide. I think they overreact.
The market has decided.
We're going to let it go there. Thank you both. Good to see you. Thank you.